Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, Comic Order. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. Today, I've got a haul video. I'm also sporting my Big River Comic Convention hat, which is happening April 23rd and 24th in Hannibal, Missouri. So definitely, if you're in the area, if you're within driving range, I'm going to be setting up, and I'll have a booth for the second time for the second annual Big River Comic Convention. So I will be there, and I'll be selling some books and just hanging out and talking to people about comic books and enjoying the convention. It's gonna be awesome. So hopefully you guys can make it, but otherwise we've got a comic book haul today. Hopefully you guys are excited. Here we go. All right, so haul time. This first stack of books I got at an antique mall. What was great was the dealer was actually there in the booth, so I was able to talk to him. He gave me 50% off any single price. So I dug through his boxes, and what was great was he had been there for over a year dealing at this antique mall, and nobody had really picked through and gotten some of these great keys. So I'm really excited to find some of these things, and I'll insert some video of me finding at least one of the books like I did at the very beginning on that teaser. The first one up is New 52. This is the free comic book day. This is the first appearance of Simon Baz. And he is the Green Lantern, as you know, in Green Lanterns with Jessica Cruz when there was the two of them in that title. So this is the New 52, #1. It has a $2 price sticker, confirmed for the HBO Max show. So I don't know why this is not being really hard spec'd on or paying $1,000 for this book in 9/8. But anyways, awesome book. I love the New 52. I thought it was great. This was $1, so happy to have that one. Pick this one up. There was a ton of these Reign of Superman, and I couldn't remember which one was the first appearance of the black costume. Really don't think this one is it, but this is Action Comics number 691. Just a really cool Reign of Superman. And I used to have the entire, of course, everyone did. I used to have the entire Death of Superman, Funeral for a Friend, Reign of Superman, and I don't anymore, but I wish I did. That one was $1. Here is Justice League of America number 10, really great Michael Turner cover. It's the connecting cover. There's two other books on either side of this one, or maybe this is the last one. Maybe it's 8, 9, and 10, or 9, 10, and 11. Can't remember, but this one was $2. I thought this book was great. This is Joshua Middleton cover, and it's got Aquaman, and it's got Dolphin. And what's awesome was the Fantasy Shop sold this for $5 when it originally came out. I paid $1 for it. And this book will always be relevant to me because it's Super Sons, the first appearance of the Super Sons. This is Superman number 10 from Rebirth. It's the first time that they actually become the Super Sons. And so I paid $1 for this. And it's the direct edition, as you can see there. It's not the really sought after newsstand edition, but this is a really great book for $1 anyways. Really great read that my buddy Justin has gotten me into, or got me into a long time ago, The Ultimates. This is issue number 1. I got this for $1.50, so really happy to have this great storyline that really introduced the Ultimate Universe as far as the Avengers go. All right, two great and very timely books. Superman number 81. This is when Superman is for sure confirmed to have returned, and he's wearing the black costume. This is the issue I remember back in the day where you're like, wait a second, is that, who is that one? Because we were trying to figure out who the Superman was. Pretty much what I consider, I love these first black costumes of Superman. And I know there's an adventure, an action, or something like that I alluded to with the other book that is also considered the first appearance of the black costume, but these ones are awesome. And I paid $1.50 for this one and $1.50 for that one, so $3 total. All right, this is Justice League number 30, and I can't remember if this is a cameo or first appearance of Jessica Cruz. I can't remember which one it is, an additional cameo, a hand of Jessica Cruz, or if it's the first appearance of Jessica Cruz, but this is Justice League number 30 from the New 52. So really great New 52 first appearances, really timely for the potential HBO Max show. First cameo of Jessica Cruz. Oh dang, he's got it on there. So I paid $1.50 for that one, and it's in really nice condition. I love this storyline, I love this book, and this is Batman number 40. This is when the epic, death scene, or the epic, cave falling in on the Joker and Batman, where it's like Batman and Joker are admitting to each other that they need each other. This is awesome. What a great book. Awesome read. And I remember back in the day, when this came out, in 2015, This was pretty sought after, pretty hard to find, and a very, very instant classic storyline. So this was $1.50. And the last one, inserting the video, of course, as you see. This is awesome. I've seen this before. I haven't necessarily gone out and hunted for it, but when I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. This is Robin #1, and it was so cool because it's the newsstand edition. These newsstand editions can go, you know, 40, 50, 60 bucks in raw condition. So this is a $3 cover price, and it was $1.50. So I was really happy to find this. And then he was bringing another box, another long box of keys. Like, I mean, these weren't even the keys in the collection. So I'm excited to go back, and I'm hoping no one else has really dug through that next box and picked out, you know, everything. So happy to have those books onto the next pile. All right, I actually made it to an LCS on New Comic Book Day a couple weeks ago. And so these are a little bit old. Infinite Frontier 0. It does have a first appearance. I think Nubia becomes the new Wonder Woman. I got these from 217 Comics in Springfield. This is Star Wars High Republic #2, and this is Star Wars High Republic #3. I'm excited to read those. Just need to figure out if I want to open up one of those Walmart packs and read that #1 out of there, or just read it digitally. I got this and I read this. This was awesome. What a cool read. It was a very, very quick read. I think I read it in like 5 or 6 minutes, front to back cover. And this was a very, very quick page turner. And so I was excited to read this one. Really cool book, and I could see how this would be an awesome movie. And at the end, there was like such a cliffhanger. You kind of knew that there was, you know, that it was coming, but you didn't know it was that far back. If you know, you know. So anyways, really cool book. If you haven't picked it up, I'm sure there's a billion copies still at LCS's because I think they ordered a ton of these. So really awesome. Highly recommend this one. I really don't know why I picked this up, but I'm gonna read it. I haven't read it yet. Just haven't had the time to check this out. America Chavez #1, so made in the USA. I thought it was pretty cool, and I have very little knowledge of America Chavez, so I'm gonna check this out and read it. Then also from 217 Comics in Springfield, Illinois, I picked up this book. It's the J. Scott Campbell. This is Detective Comics 1027. So paid $10 for that one. Really cool, J. Scott Campbell. All right, and the last like newish book was this Demon Days, and this was the art Germ. I wish I could find the Campbell. I think the Campbell cover is really cool. The Peach Momoko cover is really, really good too, but at the time when I was looking through, there was like the Mark Brooks, the art Germ, the Peach Momoko, and I thought this one was really good, so I picked this one up, art Germ. All right, at a local shop, this is my local hobby shop in the town that I live in, they had some Eternals copies. They had a whole stack of Eternals #1, so I went in and picked out 2 of them. So I've got 4 copies now. This is the one that I got from the draft. It's about a 6.0-ish. And then these are the 2 copies that I picked up at that shop. I think they're really nice, you know, solid mid-grade conditions. And so I picked up 2 copies. He has maybe 1 or 2 or 3 more. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back and get those because for the price, I mean, even at $50 in like lower mid-grade, that's probably about peaking out. But the crazy thing about the Eternals is as soon as that movie's released, I read this too. It's a cool story. It's Icarus, and it talks about the deviants, the Eternals, and the humans all coming from the same, you know, celestials or the same godly beings, and it's really neat, really cool story. I just wanted to learn more about who the Eternals were, and this was a really neat story. Icarus, and then you've got like, it was a very much so like Indiana Jones type feel when they were searching for these artifacts, and Icarus knew exactly what it was. He had another name in this, like a secret identity, or one that the professor and the daughter were calling him, but this was, yeah, it was fun, and it showed the deviants and how they're kind of like the underworld. They didn't get the human looks. They got more monstrous, like unpredictable looks. Pretty cool stuff. I think this is going to blow up when the movie, so I don't know why more people aren't picking this up. Now in like 9.8, of course it's going to be going for quite a bit of money, but in even these mid-grade copies, I mean, you can stack these babies up for near nothing, you know, relative to the market. At that same shop, I was just digging through and I found this really cool Stephanie Hans Original Sin Black Widow variant. So I thought this was really neat. I like that one a lot. Pretty cool cover. And Stephanie Hans is one of those ones that like the Doom 143 would always pick up and show, and I'd be like, man, those are great covers. And so I'm happy to have this in the collection. I don't think it's my first Stephanie Hans. No, it's definitely not. But either way, Original Sin. This is one that I've never seen before. I thought it was really nice. There's her signature too, if you're ever out digging. Oh boy, there we go. I went down to, in St. Louis, AllAmerican or Moe's comic shop, and I picked up 2 books there. This was $8. New Gods #7. I pressed this out already. It's a really nice mid-grade. I gave it a good press. I think I pressed it twice, and it's just pretty sharp, upper mid-grade. Really nice, maybe 6.5, 7.0, something like that. But New Gods #7, first appearance of Steppenwolf, really great book, love it. And so I'm happy to have this for $8. Of course, I'm gonna pick that baby up. It was just in the back issue bin. I've seen it there before and I didn't pick it up. And I also picked this up for $2.50. It's my first big banner Golden Age adventure comic. So I really like this. There's some issues going on. So as you can see here, this is a Jack Kirby, Joe Simon. And so Adventure Comics #90, I paid $2.50 for this book. And sometimes, you know, that's the going rate for these adventure comics, these big banner. I mean, I know a lot of times the prices are unpredictable because there's not a lot of sales and not a lot of, you know, trading going back and forth because there's just not a ton of them out there. What's really cool is there's Starman as well. The issue with this is that somebody colored in the top of his costume. It's supposed to be completely with no color there, so that's what's going on with that. I don't think that would get restored, but I'm not grading this anyways. Just love. Big banner DC. This is from 1944. Go ahead and show this one. I got this one from a friend and paid, I think, $97. That's all the cash I had in the car. And so I said, dude, I can give you 97 bucks. He was offering it to me for less, but I thought it was worth, like, the last sale was 119. And so he was actually offering it for much less than what I offered him. And so I just paid up because I knew he's a friend and I wanted to give him what it was worth. So gave him $97. And I got this Green Lantern #85 at a 4.5, cream to off-white pages. This is when Speedy is revealed as a druggie. And so very, very iconic, cool Neil Adams cover. Happy to have this. I've been looking at this book for a long time, trying to get this book, and I wanted it graded. So I was happy to have this, and he gave me a really, really good deal. So thank you for that. All right, last 2 books. And this is like an example that I've been out hunting before. There's actually the Ultimate Fallout 4. I've been working on pressing that one and potentially sending that in. I got that for $4, remember guys. I got a lot of like, a lot of support, a lot of like congratulations, and then a lot of weird comments about, you know, how could you do that? You know, you rip those people off. Well, it's like, they had all their books priced and I just paid the price that they had put it. And I asked, you know, I usually ask, how do you price your books? You know, when I'm looking at the comics, because either one, when I go to look at a collection, I want to know like what to expect. How do you price your books? And he said, eBay. So I'm like, dang, I'm going to be paying up for a lot of these books. They had a G.I. Joe #1 that I completely passed on, but that was long before the hype. So I passed on it because I wasn't interested in it. I'm still not interested in it, so I'm not going to pay up a ton of money for it. But so I found another $4, you know, really, really big book. But first I'm going to show this one. This is Major Anapac, the Space Ace. So this is one of those promotional comics. It's from 1950, really cool Golden Age book. It's a #1. I think this is just a 101 one-off giveaway book. And it's Powell, but I can't remember who the artist is. Bob Powell? I don't know. So anyways, really cool Space Ace. I've had a copy of this from Don the Comic Book Junkie as an AOK, so this is really cool. Awesome stuff. This is like a golden age book that's just really cool that you can pick up for really cheap. I got this one for 10 bucks. And then, as you saw in the beginning, I was digging through just a little stack of modern books, and I found Thor, God of Thunder #3. And I was like, dang, that's not the book, but I still looked it up. I was like, no, I don't think that's much of anything. Well, it definitely doesn't go in for anything. All the books were priced $4. Then I found Thor, God of Thunder, the first appearance of the God Butcher, #2, who is confirmed to be played by Christian Bale. I paid $4 for it. And guess what? It was at an antique mall, so there's nobody that I was able to educate, or nobody that I was able to say, boy, that book is worth a lot more than $4. So I just paid the $4. But if you go out there and hunt, and you don't have to necessarily go for eBay. I wasn't gonna go out and pay, 200 bucks, to find a raw copy. I think a raw, like, 8.0 or 8 to 9.0 sold for like 250 bucks or something like that recently. So this is a book that I wasn't gonna go out and chase, even though it's the hot book. I made a mental note, and I was like, if I ever see it, if I ever find it, I might pick it up. And so really happy to have this one. Happy to have it. Hopefully that inspires you guys to go out and hunt, and hopefully it just leave a thumbs up for sure. Good find. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would encourage you guys to hit that subscription button. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. We're getting closer and closer to 5,000 subscribers, and once we do that, we'll have a giveaway. So thank you guys for all the support over the last several weeks and months and even years. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. See ya. Bye.